This is a presentation done by Hogun Lee and Scott Lim on the African slave trade and its impact in the society. As for the brief summary, 72,000 African Americans were forced into slavery every year in the 14th century. It left behind many influences, and in this presentation, we will be talking about the specific impacts caused by the personal, communal, and continental influences. Europeans termed the slavery as religious purpose as a justification for their brutal actions. So they were sold and bought with money and profit. And as for the personal impact, racism was a key factor. The black people had to suffer through racial discrimination in the modern society. Drains of people were forced into slavery every year, which caused people to have a stereotype that white people are superior over the black people. And the black people were slaves in the past, which is a devastating dark history in the United States. Secondly, for the communal impact, the number of African population were wiped out. Several tribes were even disappeared throughout the African continent. There was an increase in violence and also economic reliance. The economic reliance did not apply to Africans, but it was mostly caused by the European dependence on the profit from the slave trade. Finally, it is the continental impact. Numerous Africans were forcefully migrated into the American continent. It is called as one of the largest forced migration in history. Many attempts were given to stop the slave trade. Three major revolts were King Afonso of Congo in 1526, Queen Jingha in 1630, King Agaja Trudeau in 1720. In conclusion, three factors were put into slavery to make an end. First of all, industrial revolution occurred, which made the machines one of the efficient sources, not the slaves. Second is the Olata Equiano, a slave that was received with a freedom during his lifetime, which is a rare case. He published a book after gaining freedom, which aroused sympathy from the white people, which put an end to his slavery. Third factor was slave revolts. As mentioned in the continental impact slide, three slave revolts were put into action, which were very successful. These influences and impacts cause negative influences such as building our stereotypes and vision according to the moral history, which must be changed.